Okay. Welcome everyone to the final, not the final, second to last game of the day between the Batavia Bulldogs and the Rolling Meadows Mustangs. Max Christie, a key name to watch here.
It is actually our final stream of the day.
That is right. York is coming up right after this one. We'll get you to that as soon as possible. Jack is going up there.
Before we get underway, any predictions of what today's outcome is going to be?
I don't know. Probably see a lot of Max Christie. Probably both Christie brothers. Number 12 and number 24 are the two Christie brothers of this game. Interesting to see what happens. Max wins the tip, and Rolling Meadows will start with the ball.
Max did almost get a triple-double yesterday.
Threw down twice. There's Max, number 12. His brother Cameron, who's a freshman, number 24. Those are two players to keep an eye on. That shot is good by Cameron Christie. On Batavia, at number 24, Jaden Johnson is the key name to watch for Batavia. Batavia does have a lot of size. And Jaden Johnson and Rolling Meadows is going to be a big, and Max Christie is going to be a big matchup tonight. Jaden Johnson for three. He hits! Batavia with their first lead. That three off the mark, grabbed by Johnson. That three. Nope. What do you expect to see out of Batavia tonight? How do they slow down Max Christie?
You got to double team him, even though you might leave a guy open, but he's number one in the state out of all levels.
The junior level. Wonder what kind of defense you run to stop this, as they're already going half court. Jaden Johnson with 5 points. Drives, looks, finishing for Rolling Meadows. That is number 4, Daniel Sobkwitz. Jane Johnson pulls the trigger, in and out. Sobkwitz grabs the miss, he runs down the floor. Foul called
by number 3, Orlando Thomas.
Ball will stick with Rolling Meadows. You see more of an offensive or defensive game?
Right now I'm seeing more of a defensive game, but that could change as time goes on.
Cameron Christie pulls up, he hits the jumper. Three, in and out again. Down low, number 33, Devin Cheney. Excuse me. Gets his first points in the ball game.
That's the ball crossed him up.
Cross. Oh, another miss. Didn't have one of his best nights last night, but the fact that he still almost had a triple-double, that three-pointer, good. Number 23, Jonah Aguincina. I think that's how you say that name. Jaden Johnson tries. Shot doesn't count. Traveling is the call. And the bench loves it. Traveling called on Jonah. There are a lot of people here in the stands to watch Max Christie. I'm sure Jaden Johnson as well. There will be scouts here. An easy finish down low for Cheney. He has 4 already.
Tied up at 9, 5:25 left in the first.
Cameron loses that one.
Pushed out to Jonah.
Cameron. Yes.
Good for 3.
Nails that 3 in Rolling Meadows.
Today might be Cameron's day to
He's already
show
got 7,
his,
and he's here to prove the scouts.
even though they might not be for him. Steal by Max.
This one deflected, goes out of bounds.
Even though the scouts might not be here for Cameron, he's certainly showing his skills out there.
Yeah, how do you think that plays into effect? Your older brother, he's playing, and there's scouts here that are watching him, but you can also get your name involved. How do you think he plays in a scenario like this?
I think you just do your own thing and things will go your way. Play your own game.
Max with his first points of the ball game.
Don't try to do too much.
Traveling called.
The Rolling Meadows bench will certainly let Batavia hear that.
They have a very active bench, wouldn't you say so?
I do say so. They're all dancing over there. And
they're doing like 360s and doing the traveling sign. Hold is called. Hold on number
4, Tyler Cooper.
Tyler Cooper is senior guard. Jaden Johnson also a senior here. Max at the volleyball line, dribble drive, finishing.
Good for 2. 16-9 lead now.
Almost effortless. That one, yeah, it's a foul.
On number 24, Cameron Christie.
So far, been a clean game, only 3 fouls in total.
Certainly could change. Seen a lot of fouls here today in all the games that we've announced, both. One of our games, we saw 20 fouls in one half.
I'm pretty sure it's more than 20. They just stopped counting at 10 on the scoreboard. Oh! That was a missed travel. Max, Cameron. Oh, and almost another walk. Corner 3, yes!
Good by number 3, Orlando Thomas.
Timeout called Batavia. That's their first, and what a start that we've seen today so far.
9-point lead heading into the 2-minute mark.
you feel the energy in the gym with a lot of studs in this playing today? Can you feel the energy?
I do feel the energy. All the players are up and jumping, and they're having fun with it. Not as much energy as I felt at the York game yesterday.
That's very true. Foul called. I think that's number 3, Orlando Thomas.
York didn't have much of a student section yesterday, though.
I think it should build up through the entire tournament.
As they make it further on in the playoffs, if they make it that far.
Inbounding for Batavia, Jaden Johnson. And he will give it to number 20, Trent Tusano. Tries to get a push off, nothing working there. 3, nope. Hold call on number 34. Excuse me, 33, Devin Cheney. Christie at half court will cross. He's being double teamed. Jane Johnson very active on the defensive side of things. That one off the mark. This one is going to go out of bounds. And we'll go Batavia. Inbounding for Batavia is going to be number 3, Ethan Ivan. Cameron already on the bench for Rolling Meadows. Down low, oh! Foul called. That one is going to be on number 3 of Rolling Meadows, Orlando Thomas. A sophomore guard.
Already has 2 fouls early.
He has 66% of the team's fouls. First one rims out. This game has a playoff atmosphere vibe, wouldn't you say so?
I do say so. All the players on the bench are certainly cheering for their team, hoping that they make it further. Since if you lose today, you're eliminated.
It's still play, but game's almost meaningless at this point if you lose out. 19-11 our score with 1:10 left. This one drives, finishing is number 4 for Rolling Meadows, Daniel Sobkowitz. High pass.
Secured by number 3, Ethan Ivan. Good
There's
by
a
number.
finish. That's number 54. Excuse me, number 50, Josh Costello. Inbounding, I believe that is number 10. Rolling Meadows, Ryan Stubich.
Number 4, Tyler Cooper checks in for number 11, Kyle Niebich.
Fourth foul in Batavia. Josh Costello picks up his first. 29 seconds left.
Foster will come shoot to the line. First one's good. 22-13 at the moment. Trying to make it a 10-point lead. And he does. Number 14, Sean Nolan, will check in for 42, Foster Ogbana. miscommunication from Batavia.
Down flies out of bounds, and that's Jeffrey Grace who caught the pass.
Not playing this game, but we're looking forward to see what he can do in the York game versus St. Ignatius.
Max Trissi only 4 points on the game. Great job defensively. Pull up from the free throw line. He hits. Nothing but nylon. They got to inbound it. Jaden Johnson. Nope. Got nothing but netty, but he got the wrong kind. Got the outside. So after 125-13, Max Christie only 6 points. How many do you think Max can actually finish with?
Maybe he'll finish with 18, but he hasn't put that much offensive power into his game yet. Looking forward to seeing what he can do this quarter.
Would you like to see 30 out of him?
I don't know if 30 is going to happen, but I would love to see that.
I think anyone would love to see 30 on what we've seen so far. Start of the second quarter. Cameron grabs the missed pass. Looks up. Finds his brother Max. Max drives, looks. Can't finish. He didn't even hit the rim. At three. Nothing but nylon. Timeout, Batavia. And a early 15-point lead.
And an early timeout, too, only 30 seconds in.
For Rolling Meadows. I mean, we saw, I think it was Nazareth, as we are on camera, thanks to Jack. As you can see, streaming on York Sports Network. Thank you, Jack, for that. 28-13 is our score, but yeah, 2 quick timeouts called. They got only 3 left. That can come back to affect you in a game. It'll be interesting to see how the rest plays out. Corner three, hits it. That's number 11, Kyle Nebich. Christie pulls up for 2. He hits. Already 30 points for Rolling Meadows. Christie has 8. His younger brother, Cameron, has 7. Pull up. No off the mark. Here comes Max running down the floor. A whole 6'8" of him. That 3, no.
Yet.
He didn't shoot well yesterday from 3. Think he'll do better today?
I think so. He hasn't started off good, but I think
Jaden Johnson puts that one up and in, and he's got 7.
I think as the game goes on, maybe he'll have better three-point percentage. I'm sure he hopes so. I'm looking to see a dunk out of him today, hopefully. That would be great.
I think everyone in the stands is another pull-up jumper. That one came up short for Christie. Batavia runs down the floor. Jaden Johnson, that's a deep 3. Can't knock it down. Rebound was number 3. It was Ivan. Cameron, pull up. Rolls in. Fehrenbacher tries to draw up some offense. Batavia has so much size, they got to use that to an advantage. Cross court, 3, yes. Ivan with another one. Traveling call on Max.
He's certainly having his offensive struggles today.
I mean, he had 20 yesterday, and people called that a down game for him.
I think this might be a down game for him today with that traveling call. Missing a couple shots.
Christie, a smart player, both on offense and defense. That 3 well short. Grabbed by Cameron, he looks up to Max. And that one's stolen away by Fehrenbacher. Fehrenbacher one-on-one with Cameron. This one up, missed it, but he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Cameron Christie getting in some foul trouble.
Both teams are. Both have 4 fouls apiece.
Fehrenbacher's first shot is no good. This is our first of 2 primetime games. Following this one will be St. Ignatius and York. Gavin and Dane will be on the call. That second one is good. We're at 10. Max turns that one over. Slipped right through his hands. Fehrenbacher can't go coast to coast, but finishing will be number 33, Devin Cheney. And a timeout is called on the Rolling Meadows side of things as this Batavia squad hyped up.
8 points down now.
We were down 15 earlier.
Yeah, I don't know how they came back from this one.
They scored points.
Well, yeah, no shoot. No shooting.
Yeah, the shots have not been falling.
No.
On the Batavia side of things, at least. Rolling Meadows has nailed a few. For Jack Gavin, who is wondering about the St. Pants Brother Rice score, we'll try to get that to you as soon as possible. Christie with the ball at the logo.
Looking to figure out his offensive struggles so far of late.
Traveling another call. That one is on number 14.
Batavia will
Sean
take
Nolan.
possession. The stands behind us have certainly been filled up.
They can definitely be filled to higher capacity, to say the least.
This is not their town, though, so I'm sure York stands will be filled up after this.
Probably. Max running down the floor. Oh, almost a carry. Jaden Johnson surely thought that was one. Max shows up. Oh, he missed that one. I think he's trying to dunk.
That would have been great. It is. Looking to make an even 10 points.
Christie from the line, his first shot. He missed that one.
Certainly a different Christie that we're seeing today.
You got to make those. You got to nail it. put your free throws down. Colleges are going to look at you.
Just don't even think about it.
There are some scouts here. There are some basketball watchers also here.
I'm sure he's aware of that too.
So, like we said earlier, both him and his brother are aware. The state of Illinois is such a great basketball state, and the city of Chicago has some great basketball history. Derrick Rose of Simeon, Jabari Parker of Simeon. And they got Max Christie of Rolling Meadows. Drives, can't finish, out of bounds. This one will stay with Rolling Meadows. Now, something with this Rolling Meadows team and Max Christie is Max won't sit. He won't sit for unless he actually has to, or unless the game is out of reach, because he is that big of a player on this team. Drives, looks, can't finish, and he'll go to the line. It's number 4, Daniel Sobkowitz. He'll go to the line, and he will shoot 2. First shot is good.
Now we're at a 10-point lead. 3 minutes left in the half.
There's that one. He goes 2 for 2 from the line.
6 points for him on the day.
That shot, he nails that one. It's number 20, Trent Tusano. Try to look at Christie. He's heavily guarded. Down low, nice block. Jaden Johnson gonna run the court. On the other end, Christie almost falls. Lost that one, number 10 saves it. Christie finishes through contact. No fouls called. They extend their lead to 11 with 2:10 left. Tusano pulls up, uses the glass to an advantage, and knocks that one in. Christie, another mid-range pull-up. He hit the rim. In front of it, the Batavia coach does not like the call.
Even though he has 11 points, he has been silenced a lot of the night.
It's really been you'd expect the razzle-dazzle plays. It's been nothing but straight-up 2-pointers.
Still misses them, though.
Yeah, he's been missing a few. You'd expect like 3-pointers. He's only attempted 1. Nails that free throw. And we're still waiting on the YSN play of the day. Right now, Jordan Phillips' buzzer beater at the half for Sandberg is the front runner. Either York and St. Ignatius still has a chance, or even Jaden Johnson and Batavia versus this Max Christie Rolling Meadows team. They both have a chance. And a blocking foul called on number 4, Daniel Sobkowitz. Tusano's a short little fast guy. At 3, rims out again, a lot of missed threes. What do you like about Trent Tusano of Batavia at 20?
To answer your question on that one, I like the speed that it comes out of him. Very athletic player.
Max Christie at the line. He has 13 now. You don't want to have this guy at the line. Yeah, he might have missed one, but he'll knock down the rest of his. And I'm sure Batavia coach Jim Nazos is probably stressed about that all week.
Already 40 points. Minute left in the half.
Well, I think Batavia knows they're not out of this game just yet, Jaden, especially with their size. Jump ball is called. And this one will go with a foul.
As you go into the half, Batavia head coach Jim Nazos, what are you going to tell your team? What are you going to talk to your team about?
You got to stop Max Christie. I mean, he has 14 points, also executing from the free throw line. You got to hold him from, because I'm sure Max is trying to draw as much contact as he can. He's getting the easy points in the paint, make him look good. He's using smart basketball. Well, you got to use speed, and that's what Fehrenbacher has. That's what Tucson has. You almost have to draw up some certain plays that work with them. Same with Bose from the line, and they can't even grab either miss. That's Jaden Johnson and Cheney. And a charge is called. That's on number 23, Jonah. That's his first. 17 fouls. I think that means they should be going to the line, but I guess not. Hesitation, pulls from mid-range, he missed it. And Christie grabs the board.
Both teams clapping a lot.
Foul called. Cheney picks up his second foul.
Luke Duffer goes to the line, hoping to get his first 2 points of the day. Sinks the first one.
Well, he has one for sure.
Does not get the second one. Have to settle with one.
Less than 20 seconds to go. Tucson dribbles the ball up the floor.
As of right now, they have a 13-point lead going into the half.
They don't really have a lights-out three-point shooter. That one he hits. That's number 11, Nebich, who hits this. Oh, came close. So at the half, it is a 10-point game, still within reach.
Is 10 points enough?
I don't think so. If you're Rolling Meadows, you shouldn't be settled with this, as they'll try to expand on. So we'll head to half.
And we'll come back when the half is back.
And we'll see you in the second half. We'll have a score update from the South Gym once we get back. Welcome back to the start of the second half between Rolling Meadows and Batavia. Rolling Meadows with the lead.
Good old 10-point lead.
Max Christie inbounding for Rolling Meadows. Number 14, Sean Nolan will inbound. Max has 14 points.
Yet to break 20. Let's see if he can do that this quarter.
See if he can hit 30. I'm sure everyone in this gym is waiting for that.
I'm waiting for a dunk.
I think
This is not football. I don't know. Straight up just tackled him.
well, we saw Jacob Brandolino totally run a guy over yesterday.
Yes, we did see that. We had multiple sports in that game.
Yeah. There was no baseball, though.
There was no baseball in that game.
No tennis. Christie, catch and shoot three. Not even close. Here we go. Jaden Johnson running down the floor. He lost that one.
During that game, we also saw chickens. Heard chickens.
We heard chickens. We didn't see the chickens. We heard them.
We saw.
Here we go. We got a foul. That's on number 23.
We had a potential fight in that game, too.
Yeah, that one started, we're going to say by Montini, but could have gone either way. Like we said, immediately following this game is going to be York and St. Ignatius, and Batavia brings this one with an 8.
That was good by Luke Berdebacher.
This one goes out of bounds. That one actually hit our table, but nothing was damaged in the process of that.
Very slow-moving ball.
Jonah will inbound for Rolling Meadows.
We don't have a camera person again, which is very concerning.
You see, we have 5 people on our table, 3 of which are actually working the game. The other 2, well, one's not even a part of why I said. That's Will Hoyer. He's sitting alongside us. And
The Rolling Meadows bench is doing push-ups now.
What?
They were doing push-ups.
Okay. You got that. I didn't. 43-33 with 7 minutes left.
You might see it on the replay.
We got a charge, and Jim knows us. Very upset with that call, the coach of Batavia. He is in his red and black striped, not striped, checkerboard
There's
pattern.
your push-ups.
Oh, yeah, I see the push-ups. His checkerboard pattern vest. Cameron Christie playing guard.
Jumped high to get that one.
Did. Max is like, was triple teamed on that one play. Looks, drives, can't finish. Christie falls down.
I guess that's one way to stop Max. Triple team him. Hope for the best, which it does. It's been working at some points.
We got a foul. I think this one, oh, that one, Cameron just got, tripod actually just got hit. Might have to go and adjust that in a second, but that's okay.
Stayed upright though, so that's good.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't fall down. That's the big thing. We've had no damaged equipment yet, knock on plastic.
Is it 3 fouls already?
Make it 4. That's the 4th team foul.
And this half just started.
Just for Batavia.
I was not aware that there were 4 fouls. Hasn't even been 2 minutes yet.
It's been a minute and it hasn't even been a minute and a half. Well, Mr. Coach knows us is probably upset with that call.
I'm sure in the locker room they decided to be more aggressive. Play a more aggressive defense.
That makes sense, especially on the Christie Christie brothers.
They are.
Oh, here we go. Max running down the floor. Let's see what happens. Draws,
and
finishes, and 1.
See if he could get 17. Getting closer to his 20.
Fan behind us just screamed that was a horrible call.
I did not hear that one actually, but I heard not even close. Okay. Max down.
I can hear you.
46-33. You have Dane Emmerich, he just came back, so he'll be doing top camera. So when Rolling Meadows forced turnover and finishing.
They just let him go right up. Timeout call by Batavia.
That was actually called a rolling. Oh, yep, Batavia. I hadn't seen it gone.
You're Rolling Meadows, and you're on a streak. 15 points now. They're almost in the bonus already, and it's been 2 minutes and seconds.
Yeah, it's something that you kind of have to fix as the game goes on. It's not been pretty.
I understand that you're trying to guard Max and make sure he doesn't score as many points. He had already 17.
What you would want to try to do is you want to try to draw contact, try to foul either him out or Cameron. Cameron does have 2 fouls. 24 for Rolling Meadows.
He also has 9 points.
Christian Brothers already combined for 26 out of 48 points.
It's almost half the points.
Out of bounds, this one is going to go down with Rolling Meadows.
Rolling Meadows bench certainly into it.
You got a very active bench, but we all do know York's bench is the best bench in the state for reactions and celebrations. Rolling Meadows, you can put them at the top 5. Cameron, kick out 3, no. Jaden gets the rebound for Batavia, brings it back down as Fehrenbacher. Fehrenbacher drives, almost has his pocket picked. Johnson drives. Swatted by Max, and that's his first foul. It's going to be called a blocking foul. So that's his first foul of the game. He didn't like the call. Thought he got all ball.
Everything doesn't go our way, though. Not quite sure what's happening right now.
I think they see blood on Jaden Johnson's hand.
What would happen then? You just wait it down until he's cleaned up?
So we are going to take a quick little break.
Number 20, Trent Tusana will take the shots. First one, no good. Key player has been taken out of the game for the moment.
I think there was blood on his chin, actually.
It was a lot of blood.
Was there a lot of blood?
Yeah, I saw a lot of blood. I saw a big red spot on that paper towel. I think that's what it is.
That 3, he hits. Shona, another 3. He is 9. Susana guarded by Christie. Batavia drives, can't go. Max grabs the board. He'll take this one himself. Pull up from 3. No. He doesn't make a lot of 3s. He didn't make a lot yesterday.
Hasn't been making too many shots today. Yeah, he still has 17.
This one goes out of bounds. That one hits the table next to us. And if you look, we get a good view of this. This is Cameron. That is Max. Max's right knee has blood. I don't know if anyone is seeing that or if it's okay since it's blood on a pant leg.
We might be the only ones that see it, but
I don't know how many people are looking at a person's knees, but I kind of noticed that when he's tying his shoe. That 3 off the mark again. He is now 0 for 3 from 3. It's Max.
Approaching the 4-minute mark.
Jusana pulls up. He hits from mid-range. A 55, 35,
7
51.
points for him. Out on Cameron. Batavia takes over.
And Max is bleeding on his knee.
They spotted the blood stain.
And that means he'll have to come out. He has to get that checked out.
Hopefully he's all right.
I know Rolling Meadows doesn't like that sound. Batavia fan behind us, they noticed that and they were screaming that at the refs.
There's been a lot of screaming at the refs today.
You don't really see it. So he'll get checked out. And now let's see if Batavia can take advantage of no Max, like Cameron.
He's good. He should be going back to the bench. Taped up his knee.
Jump ball. Sticks with Batavia.
A lot of blood actually on his pant leg. He checks back in.
Yeah, I noticed that when he's tying his shoe. I was like, that's a... Oh, he may have to... No, that's not going to do it.
He has to go to the trainer.
He will go into the locker room and have to take off that pant leg. So we won't see Max for a few minutes. It's very unfortunate.
They're team up by a lot of points, though.
Doesn't matter. They're going to get a steal here. Let's see, can he finish? He does. 53-35.
Good by Daniel Soplets. He has 10 points.
And a foul. That one is on number 10. Rolling Meadows hated that call. It's on Ryan Stubicic.
Not the correct call. His first, team's third.
Oh, nice block. Cameron finishing. Another fast break for Cameron Christie. Christie has 11.
Ryan Stubich has another foul, 2. 14 fouls now.
3 from the top of the key. Hits it.
Good from number 4, Tyler Cooper.
Cooper has locks in his first points of the game.
2 fouls though.
Stepped on the line. That is Shona. He's gonna, and this one will go the other way.
Can't pronounce his name. That's why we don't. His last name. That's why we don't say his last name.
That's a hard name to pronounce. Jaden Johnson, some good news for Batavia. He is back out on the floor. On the bench, at least. They taped up his chin. Significant amount of blood on that one. That shot. Batavia falls.
Still waiting for Christie to come back, though.
If he doesn't come back out, this is almost the story of the game.
He didn't look hurt, though.
He was not hurt, no, but you can't be showing any blood. And we see him, or at least I see him. Backcourt violation. I saw him coming out of the court. I don't see him now.
Rolling Meadows coach is making sure the referee heard him, but he did not. He's trying to call for a timeout. Christie's back.
There he is, number 12. He won't be wearing shorts, or the compression pants, that is.
I don't know how you would wear those because they're all stained with blood.
That's the thing, you can't be showing any blood. So we see number 24, Jaden Johnson check back in, and then Max Christie check back in. Max almost lost that one, but uses his hands. Foul called. That's on number 20. Number 20, Trent Tusano. Team 6, that puts...
Rolling Meadows in the bonus.
Yes, it will. Trent Tusano doesn't like that call. That's already his third personal.
3 fouls already.
Max Christie will go to the line. He'll shoot a 1-on-1. He has green tape on his knee after...
Not sure what happened. Just noticed that he was bleeding. First one's up and good. He has 18 on the day.
Christie's second shot up and good. 57-40.
Minute 45 left in the quarter.
So almost took out the ref. This one will go down with Rolling Meadows. Now remember, immediately following this game, we will see St. Ignatius and York. Sam Walsh, last year's Jack Tosh MVP, he will be sitting at this table.
Who do you think the difference maker in that game is going to be?
Between Ignatius and York, I'm gonna stick with Jeffrey Grace.
Jeffrey did have a good defensive game yesterday.
He did have 13 points. This one up and under. First he follows. He now has 21. He looks for 30. Yeah, I got to go with Jeffrey Grace on this one. He has all-around fantastic defense. He has 13. I know he has been working on his jump shot.
Definitely does need to work on his shooting. I know he's a very hard worker out there.
Up and under. Jaden Johnson.
Entering the final minute of this quarter.
Jaden has been basically silenced.
That's because he had to come out of the game and get his chin fixed. He's back in though.
He wasn't out for very long. Now he overshot it. Back down the court, Fehrenbacher with 35 seconds left. Now Fehrenbacher looks. Call is on Max Christie. Or
Cameron
Christie.
Cameron
Christie.
Took you 3 names, but you got it finally.
Well, I knew Max was wrong.
Rolling Meadows coach calling for subs. Subs Christie out for number 21, Luke Duffer.
3 freshmen on this Rolling Meadows team. Foster Obana, number 42. You see him out on the floor. Cameron Christie, we've heard his name, and Max. It's caught on a. It's called on a. Not on him, but against him.
Goes to the line.
Cooper picks up his third.
18 fouls for him 18 fouls in total for them on the day.
Yeah, 3 freshmen on this team. Only 2 have really played. As Rolling Meadows is looking to.
0 freshmen on Batavia though.
Rolling Meadows trying to win this Jack Tosh championship, and they know tomorrow if they win and York wins, they'll have to play a tough York team, especially in this gym. And I know this gym will be plenty loud. I think we can both say that. Should be a fantastic atmosphere.
Batavia in this Jack Tosh tournament have participated in it for 4 years. 12-11 overall record. Finished 3rd place in the 2017.
Look now, 10 seconds left. 3. Yes! Batavia hits. Max, he's gonna look. He will pull up for 3. No, he didn't even hit rim. So after 3, it is 61-45, a 16-point game. And all around, I think both, I'm sure Rolling Meadows is satisfied. On the other hand, Batavia definitely not satisfied. I mean, the fact that they're down 16. There's a lot that can be improved.
There is a lot that can be improved. They need to play better defense. They've left 61 points. They haven't even stopped Max Christie yet. 23 for him on the day. He is going to get close to that 30 margin that you said that he could get.
Well, they're going to get a total of what I think is 34, as of right now, 34 combined points for the Christie brothers.
I think that'll happen.
Fourth quarter starts now. Inbounding for Batavia, number 4, Tyler Cooper. Cooper has 8 points on the game for Batavia as they look to try to figure something out. I don't know what it is. The ref is at the scorer's table.
I'm not sure.
Point margin. And in front of us, Cooper and Fehrenbacher will have a chat.
Never mind, Batavia does not start with the ball. Rolling Meadows actually does.
Rolling Meadows actually will start. There's miscommunication. So now we're going to see Sean Nolan inbound. Right in front of us. Max Christie, he uses his size. Like, Fehrenbacher goes up to his, not even his shoulders. Seriously, just an all-around insane human being. I think that's Cameron. That a nice, beautiful tip in. Oh, there are the push-ups from the Rolling Meadows side of things.
Not the first time we've seen them do push-ups.
That's the second time, actually.
Seems to happen every time.
Tip-in was Sean Nolan. He has 4 points. Fehrenbacher. Nice finish and 1.
Hoping to stretch his point streak to 6.
Foul goes on Sean Nolan. 63-47.
Batavia is now in the bonus, though. Both teams are. One is good.
It became a very sloppy second half for both these teams on the foul margin, especially Batavia, already 8. Christie at half. And this one, should have probably let that one go out of bounds. If you're Batavia, instead it'll go to Rolling Meadows underneath. Christie pull up. Yes.
He's 25 now.
He's got 25 on the game. Cameron has 11.
Putting together quite the performance.
36 from those two. Forces that have to be reckoned with. Underneath. Can't finish. Another can't finish. Grabs another offensive rebound. That one finally falls to Batavia. That's number 33, Devin Cheney. A 15-point game. Traveling called on Cameron. Ball will be inbounded by Batavia from the sideline. Plenty of time left. This one will be inbounded from Batavia bench. That one will be Tyler Cooper who inbounds.
Trying to find his man, connects.
Jaden kicks out, down low, finishing, no foul called.
13-point lead for Rolling Meadows, 65-52.
Max again
Entering the 6
wide
minutes.
open in the corner. Let's see if they go across court. They do not.
Don't know.
Flies out of bounds.
Don't know
This
what
one
happened
goes with
there.
Batavia.
Don't know what just happened there. But
One about like probably 25 seconds. We'll see what happened on the replay. Timeout.
and now will give us more time to see that.
A 30-second timeout. Let's see what happens. Nope, this isn't it. This is.
Forgot that we're 30 seconds behind.
That is a nice finish. Yeah, we watched this on a computer here. And a beautiful finish. And our cameraman is showing some kids from what we see. Oh, we just missed it. Here we go again. If they look to Max, Max get it all the way across.
Trying to get it to.
I don't think that
Cameron.
did touch a Batavia player. They made the right call there.
Certainly can't tell from that angle because we have a camera in the bleachers. Okay.
He doesn't shot the ball that well, actually. The crazy thing about him is how, I think the best part is how
Just can't finish. That's a foul. That one's on number 33, Cheney. Cheney with 4. He is in.
Danger of flying out of that game. I've only seen that once today.
Really, what game?
That was
Is it the first game?
no, that was not the first game. What game was that?
his brother grows a little bit.
I don't remember.
His brother is the player I really want. I think his brother's a better shooter.
Oh yeah, I remember. It was with the game with Darnell Hansen. He fouled out of the game today.
That's right. That was the Nazareth St. Ignatius game. Christie grabs the board. 5:20 left.
He can jump so high.
Max Christie still without a dunk. Drives, finishing, and 1.
27 for him.
He'll go for 28. It's almost effortless.
I didn't think he was going to get nearly close to that number. I believe he only had 5 in the first quarter.
Christie?
No, they're
He
not.
only had 5?
They've impressed me.
I don't remember how many he had.
I do not think he's going to get close to that number. If it wasn't 5, it was a smaller number than the.
It might have been 6. It was either 6 or 8. He's still looking for that 30-point margin. So Christie, first shot, and only
Okay.
shot.
Only have time. He has 5 minutes left to do it.
He plays really good defense. He's only got 1 foul.
Christie only with 1 foul. He's got 28 on the game. Drives, looks almost a traveling call. Here you go. They're going to look. Max Christie down the floor.
Whoa, referee. Flagrant.
And a foul.
Great call.
These Batavia fans are very upset. 2 shots at the line. Something extra was called. And this gym reacted.
I thought the Batavia fans would have been on the other side, but they're actually behind us.
It's very surprising as we look at this again. Yeah, it's not a. I don't know if that.
This could be the 30-point margin right here. If he sinks this, he has 30. I'm not quite sure what just happened.
Wait, what happened?
There's a technical.
foul. Technical foul on the Batavia coach.
Batavia's coach has just picked up a technical foul. So now Max.
Put him at 30.
What a turn of events. Jim knows this. And Max has 30.
And that reaches the 70-point margin, too. He has 2 more, possibly make it 32. He might get 40 on the day.
An Iowa fan wants Max to go to Iowa. Max says no to that with that missed free throw.
Come on, Max.
That shot.
Oh,
But
that's
now
good.
on. So a lot of things happened that last possession.
Not even during the possession.
This one to Max.
Oh.
Oh, I thought he stepped out. Gets the block. Still finishes. We'll see the replay if he stepped out. We're going to look at that. We'll also look at that at the next whistle, too.
They still got the points, though, so.
It's a nice block. I don't know if that's YSN play of the day. At 3, nothing but nylon.
We haven't even gotten to the
Orlando
80.
Thomas loads up from 3.
We haven't seen 80 points in a while before.
Next whistle, we'll see if he stepped out.
Oh, he did not.
Slow this down. I don't think he did, but once again,
Number 11, Kyle Nebich at the line.
we will look at this.
It's gonna be like a regular game.
No, he did not step out. That was the right call made by the officials.
I want to see that block again, though.
I wouldn't really say that's a fantastic block.
It looked like he missed it.
It did from our point of view. So what we just missed was 2 free throws made. I still want to see a Max dunk.
He might reach 40, though, so that would be great, too.
It's another assist. Look, 3 ball, no.
Air ball on that one.
Now another foul. That was called on Max Risky. That's his second. Team's 8th.
Jaden made the ball after the whistle went in. After the whistle blew. Made that
They
one.
aren't going to count the that basket, so it'll just be
Almost a 20-point lead, though. 76-57.
42 combined points between the Christie brothers. Jaden goes 2 for 2 from the line. 76-58. This game is basically out of reach with 3:47 left. It's been a fantastic game.
Started off slow, but it picked up as the game went on. Certainly plenty of offense in this game. If you like offense, this is the game for you.
Very true. They kick it out. Max. They'll just hold. People want either Christie to shoot.
At one point, there were 4 players on Cameron.
That one slapped the back, but that backboard's still shaking. That shot, got it.
Still shaking.
Over pursue on the steal. Max falls down. Keeps it. Timeout called. Rolling Meadows.
Up by 16. About 3 minutes left.
Roughly 3 minutes left. This one goes to Cameron Christie. Cameraman Dane Emmerich has been zooming in on us. Very confused. He zoomed in on our entire crew and what they've been doing.
And some of our fans, too.
That's a deep 3.
That one is
he
good.
hits it off the glass. Nice shot.
Nearly at the volleyball line.
Yeah, that was a very deep 3.
We see there's plenty of those today.
You see that a lot, but a lot of them have missed.
You said that they were out of it, but they're only down by 13.
15.
15 now. He gets.
They're
4
working
points.
with the threes. Oh, that's a nice pass. That's a nice
Back
finish,
to,
too.
back to 13 now. We're looking to burn off some time from the clock.
2:10 left. That shot, no. Christie, look at that jump. Look at that finish. 80 points. Is the goal 90? Are we trying to see a 90-point game?
It could be possible. I'm looking to see if he gets 7 more points, max.
Well, I don't know what the betting line for this game is.
If there even is any bets.
It's very, I mean, it's high school. You probably shouldn't be betting, but
Or in any sports, but
depending what the over/under was, I'd probably pick the over.
He had 7 in the first 3.
we don't condone. We're not saying that we condone betting here, but
No, not at all. Unless you're allowed to. So the over with 146 points scored in this one. But I think everyone would have probably taken the over depending what this margin was. Max and Cameron will remain in the game.
Yeah, it's like their thing.
19 fouls and a half.
I'm sure Max is aware that he is in 33 points.
A total of 44 points have been scored from the two Christie brothers.
Making up a lot of their offense. Over half.
I wouldn't be fouling.
Cameron's getting double teamed.
He
Turnover.
turns it over again. Jaden Johnson with the finish. 86-9. It's only an 11-point game.
It's closer than you thought it was, weren't you? Didn't you think?
Yes. These games have been changing. The score just keeps changing. Let's see, they're going to give it to Max for a dunk. Nope, Max is fouled. That's on number 4, Tyler Cooper. That's his 4th. Team's 11th.
19 fouls in this half. Actually, 20 fouls in this half because they. I don't know why they don't change the number on there, unless it only goes up to 10.
I think it should go up to more points. It probably should.
Yeah.
You can get at least 19. Yeah, he missed it.
Trying to make it an even 34 here.
Max does have 34.
33.
33, excuse me.
Don't want to jinx anything here. The York Dukes of Elmhurst eagerly await their matchup against Ignatius.
St. Ignatius of Chicago. Like we said before, and we'll just keep saying, Sam Walsh will be here for an interview. No.
I've actually never seen him before.
Never seen Sam Walsh before?
I have not. I only started coming to basketball games this year.
It's impressive. Have you ever never seen him in person? Is what you're saying?
I might have. I'm just not sure.
Okay. I feel like you've had to before, at least once.
I'm pretty sure I've seen at least everybody in the school at once.
It is a big school. A whole
Almost
2,000 some hundred kids go
Almost
here.
3,000, yeah.
That one off the mark from Jane Johnson. Max grabs the rebound. I don't know how many he has, but I feel like he has like 10. Oh,
Another
loses
turnover.
that one. Cooper. Trying to get a 3 or something. Cross court. Oh my goodness, Tyler. Cameron falls down.
Air ball.
Air ball. Yeah, this one is over. A foul. That's on Jaden Johnson. His first.
Max will shoot for 2. Hopefully to make it 36. Max has put quite the game together. What do you think has changed from the first quarter to now?
For Max?
Yes.
I'm gonna say this. He took off his compression pants. That green tape is the magic thing. Well, yes, he misses a free throw, of course.
Maybe his free throw is not his game now.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's the green tape on his knee after he left for like what, 2 minutes bleeding.
Yeah, he had a lot of blood coming out of his leg. Stop now, he's perfectly fine. Makes the second one, 35 points for him.
35. That's a very big number.
Especially when,
High school
since
level.
you're only playing 8-minute quarters.
He is a tremendous player, and he is only a junior, so we have a
Got a whole another year after this to see him. Looking
and another
forward to that.
rebound. Should probably just kill the clock here.
Coast to coast.
Or he can throw down. He can do whichever one he wants. Kick out Jonah.
I'm sure they're just
Oh,
going to
he's
pass
double
it
team.
around.
Oh my goodness, what a move. 30 seconds, foul
He's
called.
called. Number 4, Daniel Sopik will go shoot. Number 4, Tyler Cooper has fouled out of the game.
Finished with 10 points.
Not a bad day.
This York team is awaiting in their tunnel. They are ready. As we are
Excited for that game.
I think everyone is in this gym. The student section behind us starting to grow.
In the top right corner of the stands. Can't really
Directly-
see it on our video though.
No, not really. The stands are packed. Well, for the most part, you can say from our point of view. Drive, finish, and one.
Hoping to make the deficit only 10 points, but I'm sure that's the game. 10
18
points.
seconds left. There's 73 points scored by Batavia. If you were told before the game you're the Batavia head coach, you scored 73 points.
I would have thought that would have been enough to win the
You
game.
would think so. But then you step out in this court and you see Max Christie and Cameron Christie, and you're like, oh, that's right, playing these two.
35 points from him.
And they combined for a total of 46.
That's NBA numbers. 35 in a game.
Well, that's not James Harden numbers. That's half of James Harden. James Harden is putting up like 60.
James Harden will be a Hall of Famer one day.
I think James Harden's averaging like almost 40. I could be wrong about that. I haven't watched much NBA lately.
But then again, we only play 8-minute quarters.
Yeah, not 12.
I'm sure if we were playing 12, he would have more than 35.
Might have 50. Well, also,
He wouldn't play the entire game either.
we would see 100 on that scoreboard.
We're almost to 100 though.
We won't see 100. Oh,
We
nice
definitely
move.
will not see 100.
Oh, can't finish. So that will do it. Final score,
85.
85-73.
Max Christie, 35 points.
Thank you, everyone who watched this one. Immediately following this one is York and St. Ignatius. We'll get to that one as soon as possible. Once again, thank you for watching, and we will see you
Tomorrow at 9.
tomorrow. Yes. Gavin Hughes and Dane Emmerich on the call.